Alright guys, welcome back with another episode of Untitled, today we're going to honestly start off from where we ended in the last episode. And if you haven't caught episode 1, please go check out our first episode. But we're going to continue where we left off, talking about the CrossFit. CrossFit. I know we both have a couple of opinions on that sport.
Yeah.
And how, that following is when it comes to the CrossFit type of family. But what do you feel about CrossFit? What you think about that?
Overall, man, I think the concept of it, I think is amazing. Only because it's a code. Your workouts are written. You get to walk in. It's on the whiteboard.
The WOP. What do you call it?
Yeah.
WOP. The WOP. Workout of the.
Yeah, it's all there. You're actually competing.
Wide. Yeah.
You're competing with yourself. Right, because you got to make these times. So it's cool, man. And at the end of it all, you kind of seeing where you at, comparison to everybody else that's there. And so I feel like with that, I think it's amazing. I'm gonna talk about some good things about it, but then also people say it's really expensive. You know what I'm saying?
The gyms, they're
those CrossFits are. If you're not really. If it's tough for you to start out with just the regular gym thing financially or whatever, jump into something like that, you costing maybe $250, $300 a month on freaking your membership for it. Yeah,
but you are paying for your health.
It is true. No. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying, it depends on how you feel. Now, the CrossFit I think is amazing. The biggest thing with me with CrossFit is form.
It's the form, right? It's like you keep going until you break form.
Yeah, because the problem is, and that's another ego trip thing, because you could see a female doing overhead presses a certain weight, and you could think you can do that, but the reason why she could do that because her form and technique, and she's been doing it for a while, she does it. You try to do that, you may freaking,
knock your back or something like
100%.
that.
So that's the only problem with walking in there thinking that you could just, I'm gonna get in and just do some CrossFit right now. You know what I'm saying?
My issue with CrossFit has always been the workout to fail, because that's how you get hurt. So if you're saying every workout I'm going to fail, you're gonna hurt yourself. Yeah. Because a lot of people don't know what fail is, because you break your form very easily when you go to fail every time. True. Because your limbs start to get a little fragile and stuff like that. So I've seen horror stories of people getting hurt during CrossFit, and it's because they're either doing that crazy pull-up thing where they're gonna snap their head up, and they're going, and then they haven't tapped out yet, but then boom, their hands fly out and they go flying backwards because they're going until failure, and your body knows when to stop. I mean, getting hurt.
I just feel like, especially as an adult, the snatch and cleans and all those stuff. Listen, it's an amazing thing when you're young, you know what I'm saying? But when you're older, your body is not supposed to be just. It's already hard enough just going to the gym, lifting weights, and as you get older, you're doing snatch and clean, you're doing all of this stuff at freaking, 30 plus and all that, 35 plus, it's different.
But I do think those guys are really fit and healthy. When they say the fittest in the world, their competition, I really believe that, because them guys and women walk around aki, lean. Cardio level is on another level because of how much they do when it comes to the running, the swimming, the biking.
Do you feel like I have 2 dudes walked in here right now. Both of them actually work out. Could you tell the one that does?
You wouldn't be. Well, no.
Do they look different?
No, because I think a CrossFit guy
is CrossFit guy. The woman is different.
Yeah, well, a woman, I can tell.
Yes.
Because a woman will have
their quads are right? They're god damn.
Quads, the squared off shoulder, because
the squared off shoulders.
Because she can bench you.
Yes.
So she is thick. Yeah. She'll be thick, she'll be wide, she'll be pretty much squared off because she's just straight muscle.
But it's more squared over.
She's more squared off.
Yes, but it wouldn't be, they don't have that Because you know how most women, they come into you, or they say something and they're like, oh, let me get some advice about working out, and you tell them about weights and I don't want to get bulky, I don't want to
That's a bad.
That's a horrible myth.
Yeah, myth.
But I'm only bringing that up to say that some of those CrossFit women, they do have the look that women will be like, I don't want that.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, right?
100% because
it is a little intimidating.
They lift.
When they throw that dress on, you see those broad shoulders and you go.
That's a certain type of woman if you want that type of woman. Not saying there ain't nothing wrong with it, but that's a certain type of woman. Because, like I said, like I noticed because right off the jump, she's gonna have some squared off shoulders.
No, it's true. No, he's
squared off shoulders,
and their arms are like different. Their quads. I mean, that's a great thing.
Yeah, I like the quads, but the big thing I too is
squared off shoulders.
Look at them traps.
Yes.
She won't have them traps bigger than yours.
Yes.
So,
and if you cool with that,
be big. If you cool with that, because she gonna be lifting you over your head. But if you cool with that,
you know what I'm saying? Like when you sheep those on that little spaghetti dress and all that, you gonna be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of times, like you said, that's maybe a little too much for certain people.
Yeah, but she got a type. Because to me, all that really reminds me of is a woman on a higher level of bodybuilding.
I have nothing against it.
Yeah, so I like bodybuilding women. I'm not completely attracted to that. It's a little too much muscular, but there's certain classes like bikini that are cool. But then bikini is really skinny, so that's not really attractive. But they just remind me of like a in between like a bikini and a women bodybuilder, because women bodybuilder is slightly too big, and you got the bikini that's right in the middle, and so the CrossFit has like just in the middle, not too bad, a little bit wide, but just built right, because she does so much cardio too.
Got you. Now, would you recommend someone if they came to you and they asked, is it better for them to go to a gym or they think about signing up to a CrossFit gym? Would you recommend a CrossFit gym?
I would recommend a CrossFit gym because I would say I like CrossFit gyms because they're able to guide you through workouts. They help you.
Yeah.
You can learn a lot. Yeah. So you go through the WODs, and a lot of times they teach you how to do these workouts. They teach you about form. They teach you about how to rack these weights right and do these things. So it's a good way to learn movements to further your lifting career outside of it if you want to go that way.
You don't feel that some of those movements in CrossFit
are dangerous completely,
and sometimes it goes against some of the movements that are in just a regular gym life.
100%.
So that's the tough part about it too. Like you take a regular person that does CrossFit day by day, week by week, and you bring them into our life, our world.
You know why I don't think about that? Because I think about the typical girl in the gym does machine lifting. Besides the squat machines, they do machine lifting, and machines to some extent, control your form. So I don't really think about it like that, because you're not coming into a regular gym, and throwing around bars and things like that, because it doesn't exist like that. We got a squat rack, you can deadlift, but there's no equipment there for you to be doing all these CrossFit type of exercises. Yeah. So I think you don't really bring them into a typical gym, because they're gonna do their shoulder presses on the machine. Because we all use the same equipment. I'm not saying nothing wrong with the equipment, but they're gonna do more machines than they're gonna do more of the barbell work.
Got you. But I think the reason why it's great as far as what people love about the CrossFit thing is that when they walk into that gym, they already have what they're gonna do right on the board. That right there, because most people need guidance.
So that's
they
hard.
Go to the gym. When they go to the gym, they don't know what they're gonna do.
That's hard. I get people hitting me all the time. It's like, yo, some type of workouts I should do today. Like, there you go, bro. I'm not giving you a workout every day to do. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and write you a plan. But like, my girl asks me every day, like, hey, I'm doing shoulders with you today. Like, what shoulder workout should I do?
It's true.
That's the hard part. I know what I'm doing, but she needs guidance. So CrossFit gym.
No. Most people need guidance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because for me, the workouts are in my head already.
I know.
So, and I don't hit the same workouts every day. Every time I do shoulder work, I know to alternate through the workout. But a lot of people don't know that many workouts. And I always say, you gotta do your research, set a plan before you come to the gym. So going back to the CrossFit gym, the good thing about it is they give you a plan every single day.
Every day.
But those may not be specific to your goals. That's why I'm iffy on those CrossFit.
It don't matter. Inside that lifestyle, it don't really matter. This is what you're doing. It ain't no one specific. No, these are the workouts. This is what we doing for the day, and get it done. Here's the times that you gotta. This is the time in between, and this is how it works. You know what I mean? I actually did it, but did you ever do it? You ever do CrossFit?
Nah, no, I have not.
Man, listen, man, I did it, man. It's pretty intense, man. It's pretty, because you know what it is. You're going against yourself. You're going against time, and you're trying to do it. Like, say, like they'll give you, you got to do this many reps of whatever it is, say box jumps, whatever, within this amount of time. So you want to get those reps, and then now there's somebody there that's watching you to make sure you're clearing when you're doing that box jump. Like meaning that
like a spotter?
Yeah, well, they just watching you because it may not count. If you don't do it right, that's another thing with CrossFit. Like certain reps, it's not gonna count. So they got somebody that's actually there, like, yo, you know what I mean? Nah. So it's pretty cool.
Workouts. You can't see a personal trainer.
Yeah, so they just did this kind of watching or whatever. So that right there was good. I thought it was cool. But like I said, overhead lifts and things like that, I just felt like it puts a lot of wear and tear on your shoulders. And I feel like at a certain age, man, I don't think you should be doing the snatch cleans and none of that stuff. I don't think it's, I personally don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I like the functional movement, you know, being more secure with the weight instead of throwing the weight around.
Yeah, I'm not.
Because your joints get weaker when you get older, so you can start, you know, messing yourself up with that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I do love the sport. I do watch every year the CrossFit Games.
Yeah.
I do, honestly. Yes,
I
like it, man. I watch the girls, I watch the guys. I enjoy it. I've seen every CrossFit documentary out there. Yeah. It's because, like, even though it's a different thing, like a sport, it's still lifting. You know what I mean? It's still working out. I still love the working out. So it just, CrossFit Games are just.
Yeah, I mean, we respect the whole game and understand that, you know, like, when you're watching it from that perspective, it's like, that's dope, man. There's other little things too, like the Ironman. You ever see that? You ever see how like people do the Ironman and stuff like that?
Like those long runs and stuff?
Yeah, well, it's not
like
just
a Spartan race type situation?
Tough Mudder.
Oh, I want to do a Tough Mudder.
Never did it?
Nah, dude, it's too much cardio for me, man.
Yo, you know what it is?
I do a lot of walking right now.
No, but you know what the real thing is though? About those things, you go there with a team. So say like you go there, you guys say you're orange.
Yeah, how much are like 6-7 miles, something like that?
But you don't look at it like the miles. You wanna know why? Because you're going over the wall. You're crawling or something.
That's even longer.
You're doing, but when you're doing it with a team, it's like, yo, you sitting around, you're waiting for the next person to go. It's not like an ongoing thing.
Everybody's not running at the same time?
Yeah, but like you still waiting on your team. So say like if it's like 6 of us, right?
So you both jogging at the same slow pace.
Say like, alright, look, here's this real talk.
Yeah.
If you're going in with a team of people that's hungry, that's going to get it, it's gonna be tough. But if you go in like, alright, you go in with, you know, this one, she may not be that big.
I need hungry people with me on my team.
But then, dude, you gonna be out there.
I need hungry people. I don't need that slow jogger in the back. Yo, come on, let's go.
Here's the thing. At the end of it all, you want to cross that finish line with your team. I am still
a competitor. I am not going to be dragged down by nobody.
So wait, your girl's
I'm leaving her. I'm leaving her.
But you know, overall, and you know what's so crazy about it too? Right after you finish, you go through the whole thing. You look nasty. You're dirty. You got your shirts on, halfway on. You know what I mean? It's fun. Everybody drinks beer. I don't drink beer. You know what I mean? But everybody like after it's like a big celebration party. You know what I'm saying? But those things are pretty cool for like team-wise, just having a good time.
Bonding type of
shit. Yeah, man. There's also there's a color run. There's also there's the night run.
My family does the color run all the time.
Yeah,
I don't like getting messy, so I don't opt out.
But the night run, you heard about the night run?
Nah, I never heard about that.
So it's in Brooklyn, and it's a pretty cool spot because what they do is that they set everything up where each station, they have different stations, and they have a DJ at each station. You freaking just, I mean, it's obviously at night.
It's like you jog to your station and kind of party a little bit and keep moving?
Exactly, but everybody's like, they take it to the whole full extreme. Everybody got all these neon lights all over there.
That's dope though.
So it's a fun thing to do, but I'm bringing these things up because, you know, when you're trying to get into this fitness lifestyle, get into it with a group of people, go do these things. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, like I say, it makes it fun. It's not.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not always so serious.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, it's not serious. You just kind of like going there. Look, you can't, like, this one can't get over the wall, so you over there like on top of the wall, like, come on, I'm trying to, you know, you're trying to help the person. So those things are pretty cool, man. So that's why I like to kind of like.
Because I almost did a Spartan race before COVID hit, and that was gonna be my first one.
Yeah.
But I stopped.
You scared of the long miles?
Well, no, I used to be a runner. I'm just now I'm scared of the long runs because the more I run, the more muscle gets cut down.
Yeah.
And that's my issue right now. So
we be out there looking crazy.
You know what you mean?
Then you start losing muscle mass. Now we out here looking crazy.
Because if you're talking about me running 7 miles, all that miles, like now the more I'm pushing myself, the more I'm burning off muscle instead of fat.
Okay.
So that's why I'm scared of the long runs.
Tell the people, how do you, like, as far as for you, like, how do you do your cardio?
So I do a lot of steady state cardio nowadays. So when I mean steady state, it just means very consistent, consistent rate of cardio. So what I'll do is I'll do the Stairmaster.
This is before your workout or after your workout?
For a beginner, you do before.
Yep.
For me or someone on my level, his level, I do after.
Exactly.
So I'll do right now. So right now, I do steady state incline walking at 15. Probably at like 3.4 through 3.5 miles an hour. 40 minutes. Okay. So a long time. Stairmaster, I like to do the 20 minutes Stairmaster, 20-minute bike, or just 35 minutes on the bike consistently. That's kind of the cardio I do now.
So do you feel supersetting is a part of the cardio as well?
What you mean supersetting?
So say like, obviously some people go to the gym and they're doing chest, right? They'll just go on the bench. They do their bench, right? Yeah. Then they stop, they chill for 2, 3, 5 minutes.
No, I know what supersetting is.
I know you know what supersetting is, but I'm talking to the people so that they understand what supersetting is.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and then they take a long period of time before they jump back on the bench. Okay. So, as far as for us, whatever, when you're supersetting, do you feel like it's...
Oh, I always superset workouts.
Yeah, because
I'm consistently moving, so...
So it is, but what I'm saying is, do you feel like that is a part of your cardio as well?
No.
You know what it is? You know why? You do it so much that you don't even think about it as cardio. But overall, when you moving like this, it is a part of cardio.
Oh, you could say it's cardio. That ain't cardio.
I'm just giving you the...
I know I'm burning fat, but that ain't cardio.
Yeah, I'm only saying it because for the average Joe, doing that and moving in that rate is the best way to kind of burn a lot more calories that way.
Yeah, and if you're a person that hates cardio, you can superset things into a rotation of 3 exercises, so you consistently keep moving, and your body tends to burn because it's not sitting around waiting for you to recover.
Yeah, because a lot of times people will sit there for like forever. They'll do something and then chill for too long. You're not even keeping your muscle, keep the muscle burning. They're not doing that. They're just kind of sitting around too much. Like, and I'm just bringing that up because I want to make sure that people understand that, doing that as far as doing it's going to help you just actually burn. So that's why.
Yeah, because I will always superset. Nowadays, I'm only putting...
But that's a normal thing for you, I mean.
Yeah. Like, I'm only putting 2 workouts in the superset right now. I'll jump back between, say, if I'm doing bench, I'm doing pull-ups or push-ups or curls, and I'm going right back to the bench with no rest. But then for me, even though I'm moving, even though I'm tired, even though I'm like, that's not cardio for me.
And I'm gonna bring up with, kind of chiming up what you just said, but like, there's a lot of dudes too that be in the gym, right? They can throw around all these weights, right? But you ask them to do a pull-up and they looking at you crazy.
They can.
But you don't want to be that guy. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For me, I think that's horrible.
You can't lift your own body weight. That's something. Something to say.
But there's a lot of dudes that's in there
because they don't know what a push-up or a pull-up is.
They don't even do the basics. It's like this, right?
That's
like
the basic.
How do you not like have the basics down pat and then you want to be this?
Let me ask you a question. How do you think you developed your chest?
You asking me?
I'm asking you.
How do you develop it?
How do you? There you go. You took the word in my mouth.
I mean,
everybody asks me, so how did you get the chest? How did you start developing your chest? I said I did push-ups.
No, but most people, they're gonna think I just go to the gym and lift some weights.
No, heck no, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
It's implementing the push-ups inside the workout. So like if I'm doing bench, if I'm doing something, push-ups are always there. So what I always tell people, back in the day when I originally started, I used to go to the gym, and in between every single workout I did, exercise I did, it was a 20 clip of push-ups in there all the time. Dude, if you can't get to 20, get to 15. Take a break and still go to 20. Hit that, still go to 20. But I was doing close to 200 to 300 push-ups every single day. And the more you do it like that, the more that chest just starts to grow and just kind of switch positions.
And see, that doesn't change, man. Like when you have those basic things down pat, like a lot of those guys that do those weights, and then if they stop doing weights, they gonna look totally different because they don't do the basic things, which is to keep themselves right, which would be the push-ups, pull-ups, and dips. You have to have that basic stuff down pat.
I always say that one of the best workouts for your back is pull-ups, but most people can't do a pull-up. So then just do an assisted pull-up until you can do your own pull-up. Everyone has to start somewhere. I didn't come out the womb doing 20 pull-ups. I did my 2 or 3, dropped, took a break, did 2 or 3, dropped. You gotta start somewhere. Like, don't be embarrassed because you can't do 2 or 3 pull-ups. You gotta start somewhere.
Let me ask you a question, man. Like, I mean, because I'm sure people want to know this too. Like, right? How do you feel about people that take steroids, man?
Well, teach on juice. I mean, whatever you want to do, bro. I mean, I always looked at it like this. So,
do you frown upon a dude that walks to the gym that you know that he's maybe on juice?
No, if you are competing. So, if you do this and this is your life and this is your living, be my guest. I'm not gonna do it. But a person that just wants to take steroids because they want to look like that, I just don't believe that's worth the risk of cutting your lifespan down.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I've seen a lot of people are actually staying away from the roids and just going to the testosterone instead, because I believe the long-term effects of that is it's a lot less than the steroids, but you'll be using testosterone, injections your whole life.
Yeah.
If you start at an early age.
Yeah, but see, the problem when you're doing, you taking testosterone, you know what happens, right? Like, so say like, if I'm putting testosterone in my body thinks I don't need it as much, right? So now my testosterone level goes low. So now when you're trying to get the little, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you can never be off of it anymore. That's the whole issue with it.
Now you're trying to get some booty.
You gotta stay on it, bro.
Things ain't moving like they used to move.
You just gotta stay on it. That's it. That's what
and not even that, but actually from people, what I hear is that it changes people's attitudes. They walk around different. They get the pimples, the craters on their back, and things like that. Like I don't know.
That's mostly to the steroids.
Yeah, but now, what kind of surprises me, right? Because people be thinking that maybe I like, or maybe you did it before, or you do it, or whatever the case is. I'm like, dude, like. I don't even want to play around with none of that stuff in my body. Like that's just me personally. Like, but I feel like there's a lot of people that they want to feel like if they want to try to take their body to the next level. Here's this overall: your body's only gonna get a certain size, right? In order for you to really kind of like take it to another level, you're gonna have to do that go the extra mile.
At some point when you hit your peak, you hit your peak.
So do you? But that's what I'm saying to you. Like, do you feel like it's bad if that person says, "Yo"? A regular person, but they like, yo,
what are you doing with it? That's my point. Like, if
you mean they want to be big, they want to walk around and be diesel.
For what? That's my issue.
For the gram.
Nah, that's not worth your health.
Dude, people do this every day.
Yeah, but that's my point. For me, that's not worth your health. Like, if you ain't making no money off that, I mean, if you're not like, if it's not your job, like, why put your health in risk? Why cut your lifespan down just to get some clout or get some booty?
I personally, but I had clients that came to me, dudes, that worked out with me and everything, and they was on it. And I'm saying to myself,
to each one.
Yeah, no, I don't not, but it's just.
I'm not going to knock it.
But they wasn't doing it. It wasn't like they was doing it to go on the stage. They was doing it to like compete, whatever. But they doing it.
You doing it for the beach body?
Damn right, they doing it for the beach body.
I do it for the beach body too, but you don't see me on the roids. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like you could do it the normal. You could do it normal way because no matter what on the roids, you have to work your ass off to get like that.
But dude, let me tell you something. And this is the truth. So say like. If you right now will go ahead and take roids right now,
bro,
in 90 days,
I'm looking Aki, man.
You're gonna be
Aki.
You're gonna be walking around looking like legit, like you about to go on stage.
Yo, and I'm gonna be okay.
90 days, 90 days.
But I'm
totally different.
I'm okay with this being a process of another year or two without it. You know what I mean?
But what I'm trying to tell you, right? It takes you from one extreme to a whole nother level. You'll look like, dude. I've worked out with dudes, and it'll be a dude that's way smaller than me, and he'll get it started, and he'll make me look like I'm a baby in 3 months.
Oh, you mean like with his size or his strength?
Yes, I think the strength. I'm still working man hard, but
yeah.
But his size alone is like girth is like what the fuck.
But it's still though he had to put in a lot of work. He started to put a lot of work in for that because it's not easy to get like that. Because they always say just because you're on roids doesn't mean you're not putting the work in.
You are putting the work, but let me tell you something.
You're just doing it and
that's like
faster results or bigger results that your body can't actually.
So you don't think? Yes, they do put in work.
Yeah.
You don't think that that's probably 70% of why you're gonna look better? 70%? Them roids would change your body, make you look totally different. When the 3 months without doing nothing, I'm telling you, I've seen dudes do it, and I'm like, yo,
I think it might take a little longer than 3 months, though.
90 days, dudes look different.
I mean, you might start looking a little.
No, different. I'm telling you. I'm talking about shockingly.
I don't know, man. I think you need a little more time than that. Unless you pumping a crazy amount in your body.
You think they play around with this stuff?
Yeah.
3 months.
They doing it.
3 months, man. They look totally different.
Yeah.
And I've seen it. So like, but what I'm saying is that I'm throwing it out there because I want people to understand that, like, obviously we both know that when you're doing stuff like this, you put a shorter lifespan on yourself. And a lot of times too, like the people you get it from, they just tell you for what they know. They don't really know exactly how to do or what to do. Real talk, when those bodybuilders go and do it, they go get every 6 weeks, they get their blood drawn and they see exactly their levels.
They're going to a doctor to do all this
stuff. But if you go to somebody on the street, yo, look, man, you gonna pump this, know what I mean?
Yeah, I've heard people doing that. But it's like, because them guys do it for the career. So they go to a doctor, the doctor may say, hey, it's not a good idea, but this is the proper way to do it if you're going to do it. So they're doing it the right way. So I know, some of my idols in bodybuilding, they've told me I've read and heard that some of them take 500 milligrams of tests. I don't know how frequently they do it because I'm not sure how that works, but that's a lot. But that allows their body to keep pushing and growing because they hit their natural peak.
You know a real thing too though, man. What I realized with this thing, even this dude that I work out with now, certain people are open with telling you that they do stuff. Certain people don't want to say they're doing something. But
I've had people tell me they did stuff. I was like, oh.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Like I said, I don't knock it. We not here to knock anybody.
No, not at all.
I just don't want people to think that, like that everybody that they see, you don't know what they really taking. When you see these Instagram dudes, you don't know what they do behind the scenes or what they really taking to make themselves look like that.
No.
That's the only thing with me. Like, so people be like, oh my God, this guy looks like that. But dude, you don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, but I always give everybody the,
benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, benefit of the doubt.
Me too. I'm the same way.
They're natural until otherwise proven not.
Nah,
you know what I mean? And that's how I appreciate it, because you're asking me, hey, you natural? I'm like, yeah. I mean, yeah, I eat a lot of plants.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I mean? So I mean, don't get me wrong. I've always thought about what it could do to me if I took it. I'd probably grow. I'd probably grow way faster than I'm trying to grow right now. I would probably be on another level. But I'm like, but why? Why would I do that? Am I trying to get something out of it?
Yeah.
Because literally, I do this because I like the way I look, and I'm always trying to be ready for the summertime. The beach. So that's the only reason why I just want to look good without a t-shirt on. So I'm not doing it for any other reason. So why would I put my health in jeopardy?
All right, let me ask you as far as gender-wise, right? Like, who you think will take fitness more serious? Do you think a dude takes it more serious, or do you think females take fitness more serious?
I don't know, man. That's an iffy question, because it could literally be even down the line. It's just depends on what everyone's goals are,
I think it's a small group of dudes that yes.
So I would say so as you're saying, I believe almost like a lot of dudes do it, but a lot of dudes do it for the wrong reason. And this is the key thing about it. A lot of dudes will go in the gym, they want to be they want to get big, but the bigger you get, and I've seen this hands down, the bigger you get, the leaner you get, the better you look, the less women go attracted to you, and the more the dudes want to be like you. So it's like, it's crazy, because you do what you're saying. I do it to the ladies. You're getting too big, bro. Ladies stop liking you.
Yeah, I know.
So then the dudes start coming like, yo, how you do that? I want to be like you. So you turn off the women, and you turn off the fans who want to be like you. And that's the big part about it, man. And I've seen it hands down, like, yo, you looking real good. I'm like, yeah. But then the women like, yo, you getting kind of on the bigger side. Like, I like them a little more.
Only because you can come off as a little more intimidating and you're too big. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I don't know, man.
But I always say there's a type out there though.
Yeah, but I still think for some reason, man, women are really dedicated, man. Women, when they get into this fitness game, they really, nowadays I'm starting to see more women taking it more serious. And I think that's big, that they not just, and there's moms now that's doing it, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
There's moms that go in there, so there's no excuses. They got 2 kids or whatever it is. They can cook, they can clean, they can do all of that. And then now they're going into the gym. And they going hard, man. But we just, now that we talking about women and how dedicated they are, especially like that they have kids, they may have husbands, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And now they in the gym going, going pretty hard.
Correct.
Did you hear about that situation with the game, what he said on IG? No? Man, listen, man. Which was crazy to me, right? I don't know. Everybody has their feelings about it, their emotions. But the game pretty much said, like, listen, any woman of mine, they don't got to pay no bills. They shouldn't have to do anything. and as a man, you gotta do pretty much everything. You supposed to make it happen. All she gotta do, I don't know if we could be blunt on here, all she gotta do is come home, have sex with you, and take care of the kid, and she don't do nothing. And I'm like,
nah.
Pause, time out.
Sound dumb.
You know what I mean?
It's not a gold digger.
So that's the, but you know, here's the problem. Most females, even that I knew, was actually reposting this and saying, this is what a grown man. No, wait. They was like, yo, listen, this is what a grown man is supposed to say or supposed to feel. It's supposed to feel. And I'm like, damn, how do y'all all really feel like this? Like, is it that, like, that's the way this is 2021 and we still have this Flintstone type of mentality? I don't know. You can elaborate on it, and you know what I mean?
Nah, I mean, it sounds ridiculous, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, nah, you sound like a gold digger. You sound like somebody who just don't want to do something for life. Like, you don't want to do anything with your life. You just want to sit at home and eat, cook, watch the kids.
But no. But it's, so you saying that's what, from the woman's perspective. But I'm talking about, what do you think about what the game said?
So when the game said that, I feel like he just has an old mindset. I feel like his mind should be back in the 50s when women did nothing. And that's why that's why I don't like that. Because an example, like there's certain cultures that the woman like needs to, like for a lot of Spanish cultures, the woman will always make the man's plate. It's just a part of the culture. Like they wait and they sit there and they're like, if she don't make my plate, I ain't eating. She need to make the plate. I never liked that. The culture, that type of culture, I don't like it. Like, go get your own food. You know what I mean? And it's things like that still exist to this day. And that's what it's kind of reminding me of. Like, I'm gonna eat. I mean, I'm gonna work, but she's gonna be at home. She's gonna be doing these things. You could just sleep. have sex. Just take care of the house and stuff.
It's so much to that, right? Like because, like if first off, like just the whole women empowerment, right, is so that women can have equal rights. Because back in the day they couldn't get the same jobs, they couldn't do certain things, but now women actually be able to become judges, they become big things that's pretty strong for those little girls that say, damn, I wanna be that, So why fight for that to say this?
You don't want that.
You know what I'm saying? And then when a woman get and posts that and says that about like I feel like all men should think like this. It's like, but if you have a son, right? And now your son grows up and his girl that he has just wants to sit home and have sex with him.
You gonna be okay with that?
Would you be cool with that?
Yeah, that's a good question. Like, would you be cool with that?
Yeah, so if you wouldn't be cool with that for his girl to do that.
Why would you do it?
Yeah, like as a grown person. And not even that, but and I feel like this, right? A lot of men, especially him, like, you know why dudes do that? Because mentally they want to be able to have control. And if I fund everything that you do, then I'm like your daddy for real. You might as well have an allowance because I'm your daddy.
Well, you will, because no matter what you do, I'm going to be in on it. So if you need to buy anything, I know you're using my money. It's all my stuff.
Yeah, so
I hold all the power in the relationship.
And you cannot do nothing. So why would it be cool, right, for you to give up all your power?
Because they don't have to work. They got to do nothing.
But then, all right, you know what then? And then you know what happens then?
Yeah.
He goes and he takes down other females all the time. You know why?
That's what he does.
You don't want to know why, right? Because you just sit home and have sex and take care of the kids. Like what different? He's not gonna care about you because he has all the power, all the control. I can do what I want to do. But if you are a standalone with I get respect.
If you make your own money, if you do your own stuff, then you're more of an empowered woman and. You'll gain more of that respect that you're not don't exist.
Here's this perfect example, right? I'm on IG. I see some things, right?
Yeah.
Ludacris puts up, his song "My Chick Bad, My Chick Hood." He's that old song from a long time ago.
Sure.
He put up his wife and put up a dope thing about her. Now, I believe she's like a doctor or something like that. She's like something high, the doctor, and then just whatever it is, and he's promoting her like my chick's bad, not because she's bad physically, bad because of who she is as a woman. So that's for me. I want my daughter to follow in those type of footsteps because now that man is gonna appreciate her that much more. That he understands that she go out there and go get it just like him, and she hold him down. You know what I mean?
Because that mindset of going out there, if your daughter had a mindset of my whole life is evolved around just go find a rich guy. That's some people's mindsets.
Yeah.
That's not healthy because like, what are you gonna do for yourself? Yeah. What if that like, so example, what if that relationship lasted for 10 years and you met at 20 and he dumped you at 30 and you had no career, no work history? What are you gonna do with your life?
But see, dudes like the game want that because now I have the control. So the minute that I leave you, you're nothing now.
I know, but so the minute he kicks you to the side, what do you have? You have nothing.
So females, understand something, right? If you allow a dude to literally fund your life, whatever goes down after that, dude, it's on you because he's gonna leave you, and if he does leave you, you're gonna be by yourself feeling like, damn, what am I gonna do? I have nothing for myself because all I did was just take care of the kids and be home every day and fuck you. I mean, have sex with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like,
empower yourself. You know what I mean?
Like,
go get a career, and then I talk about it with my girl all the time. I want the woman to work because if I made 70, she made 70, boom. Now we live a nice, comfortable life. I made 70, she made 0 and sat at home and cooked. Now I'm working extra hard to feed these kids because now I only have one salary and I'm probably working overtime, never seeing the kids. Right. It's just, now you're making life more of a struggle because one person wants to work. But this is for an average person who's not the rich like him. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Because women still want it because they don't care how much money you make if you can feed what they need.
But you know, he's speaking from a different perspective because he's rich.
Correct. Yeah.
And a lot of those dudes, they want a woman that's obviously that they can control. So that's what they do.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I just wanna bring it to light that, you know, if you're gonna back something like that, just understand why, understand what you're getting yourself into. You know what I'm saying? As a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's just not something I agree with. I just think it's an old mindset that just gotta be thrown out.
Yeah, freaking 2021. We still want to.
Because if I ever had a daughter, my daughter, you're not living to serve somebody else. You're gonna have a career. If you want to be a doctor, be a doctor. If you want to meet somebody and you join together everything, you guys both work, so you have a better life. That's what I want for you. I don't want for you to go find a doctor and live off of his salary and be a bum at home with. No, man, because if he leaves you, you're a dog. Now you're gonna come back to me like, Dad, I need a place to sleep. No, you're not sleeping here. Yeah. You gonna sleep with him, or you're gonna go to the street and find yourself a job.
Nah, man, look. But a lot of times too, like a lot of women obviously, like it's messed up, man, because like it goes back to like daddy issues and things like that. So they didn't have a male figure that believed in them and backed them. So now they gotta look for it in the man. And I know we going to something else, but like I just feel like that's pretty bad that in 2021 that women still kind of like have that kind of mind state when y'all fought for women equality and you fought for women to actually like. The Michelle Obamas and you know I don't care what you know what I'm saying, she got just as many degrees and as smart as without Michelle there's no Barack.
And now we have another black woman in the office as a vice president. You know, she didn't live in somebody's house and eat their food and cook and serve their kids. No, she got herself a good career in Congress and moved all the way up to be the vice president of the United States.
That's crazy.
Man, and that's a powerful woman, and that's what we like to see. We like to see powerful women. We don't want to see these women who are pretty much bred to go live off of somebody's salary, bro. Like, nah, you can stay home with that. Don't come over here with that. That's
and then he said, because he wants her to just take care of the kids. But what's bugged up to me is that if you're a real dad, right, and you have a kid, you're just in tune with the kids, just if not more than her sometimes.
If I have the ability to drop them off, pick them off to school, and then go to work, that's what I'm gonna do. If I gotta drop them off and she gotta pick them up, I'm going. It's a 50-50 type of relationship.
Even the activities they do, the sports or whatever.
50-50, bro. I'm gonna be at the games. I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna be with them. You're not gonna take care of them because we gonna take care of our kids.
And that's the thing. So don't use that excuse like, oh, I just want her to take. But there is men like that too, though, that they do work and then she does all the activities, she does the school stuff, she does everything, and he literally doesn't do nothing but give the money for the household.
I want that.
But that's not a real dad to me. Like I honestly don't feel like that's a real dad to me personally.
I don't know. It's just that's a situation right there.
Nah, you do know, because at the end of the day, you know that you have a child, there's no way you're gonna say, listen, I'm just gonna give you some money and that's that. The kid's not gonna respect you. It's time what kids respect. You put the time into them, that's what they respect. So that's why, you know, we just went off of that real quick, but yeah, you know what I mean? I just wanted to throw that out there as far as with this whole fitness thing, man. But
facts.
Overall, man, like we just gotta, you know, put this information out there for people to understand that like this fitness thing ain't easy, but we want to definitely empower everyone to go ahead and start somewhere. It doesn't matter, you know what I mean? Give yourself, you know, week, 2 weeks. Just try to tell yourself, listen, man, let me just try to take baby steps. Like, take day by day to do something. Don't just say, I got to do it for the whole month. Just say day by day, so this way you can build yourself up to a certain thing. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about this.
Yeah. Progress over time. That's all it is about that.
Yeah, man.
You can't rush the progress. It's going to take some time.
Do you feel like say, people that's starting out or whatever, like going out too much, is that something you would tell them, like, don't go out as much?
I mean, I say live your lifestyle in a sense, but
just the more do the right things when you're out.
Yeah, I mean, the more you drink, the more you eat different foods, it's gonna set you back. But if you're just looking to kind of stay on a healthy path, then that's fine. But if you're looking to, you know, get a little more healthy and more, you know, more direct and looking like us, you're gonna have to get a little more dedicated,
but you know,
more sacrifices.
There is healthier choices out there as far as if you are gonna drink. Like if you're doing like see, like, I'm just gonna throw some things out there as far as so people can understand too. Like, if you're doing like a lot of sugary drinks and all that stuff, that's what really kind of kills you. You know what I'm saying? Because of the fat and things like that. So you don't want to do that. The best thing to do is to do like, say, like you do some Patron. You have lemon because lemon burns fat, and you take some, and you get a bottle of water. You take the water in between too. So now it kind of breaks things up instead of you just taking all little sugary drinks in. And one, that sugar is really what hits you, really get you messed up at the end of the night. But also, it's just better to say, let me just go and take the little shots. It's less calories, and I'm gonna do the lemon. It's gonna burn fat, and I'm also gonna do just a bottle of water in between.
Yeah, because when I go out, what I do is I don't drink very often, but when I do, I just get a vodka soda.
Yeah.
Simple like that. Yeah, vodka soda, super simple, low in calories. There's no sugar in it. Obviously, the calories are coming from the vodka, but
not that much. It's not much. So that's why I said, you know, it's better to, you know, just throwing these things out there to you so you understand, like, you know, how to do it even when you do go out.
Yeah, but you don't gotta be like me because I take months off of drinking at times.
Yeah, no, sometimes I can not drink for a minute, and then I'm like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I'll take 3 or 4 months off, then I'll go back and then I'll go off. It's just I'm not a person that needs to drink every weekend or every month. It's not like that.
Nah, but see, that's why I said that's good, man. And you gotta go for what, you know, what you like, what you enjoy, but you know, wean yourself off of certain things so you're not doing it too much. Too much of anything is horrible.
Correct.
Eating too much, you know what I'm saying? Do you find yourself eating?
No, I eat a lot. Doesn't matter. I eat a lot.
Yeah, because everybody kind of does it different.
I eat like 3,000 calories a day right now.
Yeah, but that's how you got the size. You know what I'm saying?
I'm maintaining the size. Eating 3,000 calories a day. So I eat a lot. It is what it is. Yeah. Everybody's different. You may not have to eat as much as me, or you may have to eat more than me. But you have to know your own body. That's all it is about it.
Yeah.
Know your own body. So you figure it out, trial and error, and then you keep at it. And then I know what works for me.
And you know, let's talk about this too. Like, as far as like gym energy, right? Like energy. So when you go and sign up for a gym, I think you should go look around. You know, feel out what people look like, and I think that energy is big. So you want to go into something that you feel like, damn, people look good, people working hard. So like take that into consideration, because we actually now joined this amazing gym. We're gonna shout out to Signature Fitness in Belleville, which has amazing energy, you know. But how do you feel about that when you actually jumped? How do you feel about just people just going trying to check out?
No, I mean it's dope. Like he brought up that gym because the vibe at that gym is just like, I see most people there, majority of them, they may all not be the fittest, but it seems like they are serious about their fitness goals. So you get the vibe that they're just doing it right. Like it's just like, because you have other famous bodybuilders there. You have a couple people who've competed at the Mr. Olympia competition a couple months ago. Then you have a couple of bikini competitors there that also work out there. So you see the vibe, and the vibe just feels like, hey, I belong here. I'm doing it the right way there. And it's all about the gym, because I also go to Gold's Gym. And the vibe is cool. It's a little bit mellow, a little bit darker. So it's like, that gym is the right scenario on some days. If I'm feeling a little bit certain, I go to that gym. If I'm feeling like uppity, I'm ready to go crazy, I go to Signature. So it's like the vibe of what gym you want to go to.
So do you feel like it's important for people to say, like, they like because the only problem with this the certain gyms is that certain people get intimidated by a gym that has a lot of people that take fitness more serious. If you are a beginner,
well, I mean that's understandable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean they have gyms out there for you.
What do you mean, like Planet Fitness?
Like Planet Fitness and Blank.
Oh, you mean like when they have like pizza Wednesdays and stuff? And
I mean, yeah. I mean, if that's cool, if that's your vibe.
So that's cool. How you feel about that?
I mean, I hate it, but if that's your vibe, be my guest.
So you can get ahead and just get a workout in and just get a slice of pizza.
And they give you bagels on bagel ones.
And look, and it's judgment.
Judgment free.
Judgment free.
Judgment free.
There's no like.
There's no loud noises. There's no grunts. But I mean, like I always say, like I'm not coming at you or anything like that. But what I always say. There's a gym out there for everybody. If you are intimidated by people of certain sizes like us or anyone else, then don't come to this gym. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Go to another gym. Go to a gym that's a little more, you know, your vibe.
Yeah, but let me ask you, right? But like, if you are trying to hit those goals and stuff, right? Like,
you can start off at those gyms.
I know, but you go to Planet Fitness and then they're giving you pizza and But dude, you know what that's like saying? That's like you taking somebody that literally was strung out on drugs, crack, or whatever the case is, and you got them in rehab, and before they leave the rehab spot, you give them a little crack before they get out of it.
The thing is, but that keeps them coming.
That's fucked up.
Because they're blowing you up with pizza, blowing you up with bagels, making you have to come back the next day to burn it off.
Oh man!
But that's that type of gym. But all right, so Planet Fitness model is dumb. I don't like it. But when it comes to a Blink, a starter gym, that's more of the gym for the every day. Yeah, I mean it's not for me. The weights still don't go high enough. But because I think it only goes.
I never even been to Blink before.
I've been there. It was like 90-pound dumbbells. Come on.
Wait, but they have free weights in?
90-pound dumbbells.
No, but I'm talking about even with the bench. Like, what was it?
Well, they got a couple. They have like the one I know has like one bench and a couple of Smith machines.
I've never even been.
But then the dumbbells go up to like 90 pounds.
That's it.
Yeah. And, you know, I'm past 90 pounds since I was 15 years old. You know? So we passed those. Yeah. So it's just a very friendly, basic gym for your intermediate level work, like people want to work out, and that's why I like Blink for certain people. For me, I can't. It's not for me. That's why I've always tend to go to these bigger gyms. Like I've been to 24-hour Fitness. It's cool. They don't have a lot of equipment, but they have what you need.
But the only thing is, I'm in control. But understand something like.
But the vibe there.
Yeah, but how do you? But like, if you try to tell someone if they really want to do some goals and they want to, hit it hard, like. Energy is contagious. If they go to these type of gyms, but are they gonna feel motivated to go and work out hard?
Possibly, but maybe you need a crew. But like, so for example, I've always liked the vibe at 24-hour Fitness. It's just a friendly vibe. It's cool. It's just like you end up meeting people, and things just start to go really well. I've always liked it. I didn't want to leave, but they started to go downhill with their quality. Then goals is just like, okay, everybody's here. They get in, they get out. It's just like they hitting their goal, they're pushing their weight, they're leaving. I've loved it. When I went to Signature, felt the same way, but it felt slightly a little more dedicated people there. Nothing wrong with Gold. They're both dope. But Signature, I want to be. All right. So the big reason why I came to Signature was I'm even more around like-minded people. So that's the biggest thing. So Gold.
That's what I'm saying.
So Gold, you are. Yeah, but if you're a beginner, be around beginners.
That's the thing.
Why would you be around me when you know you can't be like me?
Yo, you know what it is?
I will. If I'm intimidated, but only if
it's two things. Intimidating and motivation is two different things, right? Because you can get around, and if I want to, like, all right, check this out. You're trying to become a millionaire, right? I want to be in a room with dudes that's freaking making those millions, and I want to try to get up there.
Everybody doesn't know. Everybody doesn't want to be like that. They want to be with other people on the same level.
What the? How do you grow if you being with the same people on the same level?
Ask them, because I can't answer that question. I'm always around people who are better because when I went to Signature, like, all right, this is a weird thing. This is about my girl. When I was at 24, I felt like I was a bigger.
Exactly, you're the dude.
I was the dude. I was bigger than a lot of people there. I went to Goals and I was like, I feel kind of small here. Put in the work. 2 years later, I'm like, okay, I'm kind of big out here now. Like, I'm looking a little bigger than people. I go to Signature, now I wear a hoodie all day because I'm like, yo, I'm so tiny here.
Dudes in there be looking crazy.
Yeah, so I'm like, what's the point of me having my shirt off when I look tiny?
Exactly.
So keep my hoodie on.
I ain't gonna lie. But see, for us, that's a motivating thing.
That's just driving me. That's just driving me.
I'm only saying it because like if a woman is going into a gym, you should go and be around women that take fitness serious. Be around those women that take it serious because it's only gonna make you.
It's gonna rub off on you.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. So don't go to the average Joes if that's not what you want to look like.
No, but if you need that just to start off, everyone needs to start somewhere. That's how I look at it. Because you're not.
They still in there with the big T-shirts on. They still in there with their boyfriend's jogger pants on. Like this is what we doing.
Yeah, I mean, if you need that, nah. Right. So example, so if you're
be around people that you want to be like.
Yeah, but if you're so beginner level, those people in Blink you might look up to.
To wear big T-shirts and
because they might be fit. They might be fit. They might be fitter than you, and you're like, I want to be like that. And then you go to another gym, you're like, okay. The whole thing is be at a gym there's always going to be people better than you, so you're just gonna,
But we both saying the same thing.
Yeah, but Blink could have that for certain people.
You know what it is? You know what the problem is? I've never been to Blink, so I can't even.
I've been to Blink. I actually have a membership at Planet Fitness. I felt uncomfortable because I was so big and everyone was so skinny and so amateur that I just felt like and I'm trying not to make noises.
But overall, like. He's walking around in there, the big fish in the small pond, and he knows it's not helping him at all.
No, but it was. I had 2 gyms at the time. It was my lunch break type of gym.
Yeah.
It was. I get a 40-minute arm workout, a chest workout.
So you felt good being the diesel dude inside of a gym with everybody.
Well, no, because everyone kind of looked at me.
So you was walking around and you was like.
What I would do is I would wear kind of a baggy T-shirt on purpose. So I didn't look like I was. But it was a secondary. It was a secondary gym. I would use it just for like at work time and then go to my other gym afterward. But I just didn't feel comfortable because people would kind of look at me like, yo, he's like, why is he here? He's like, this is not his playground.
Yeah.
So that's how I look at it. Like, be at your playground. If you're a beginner level and you need machines, Planet Fitness yourself up. You know what I mean? Because they really have no free weights. They go up to 75 pounds.
But overall, man, like he's right in some instance if that's how you feel. But overall, man, like
there's levels to it.
If you're a female, man, and you trying to get right, be around females that get right, that go after it. Not the ones that sit there and be just taking a little bit. No, girls that go in there and get it in, be next to those girls. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
There's levels to it.
Yeah. But motivating yourself by looking at the people around you.
If there's people motivating you and Bling, go to Bling.
Yeah, when you gonna blink and you gonna be still the same shit when you finish.
Plateau. If you start to plateau, you switch the gym up and go to goals and go to signature or whatever.
I think it's important to go and search different gyms. You know,
switch them up every couple of years, to be honest, though. Or if you need to hold multiple gym memberships, just to switch it up.
Yeah,
switch it up, man. You know, just.
Are you? Do you feel like you like? What do you feel like you're more motivated in the morning for the gym or evening?
It depends. Lately, it's been evening. Yeah. I get my better workouts when I get like 4 meals in.
Yeah. So sometimes you like the evening better?
Nowadays, yeah. I used to love the mornings. I used to hit the gym at like 3 o'clock in the morning before I went to work. Get a great workout, fasted. I do cardio, and then I would go to work and be like, boom, I'm done for the day. But I'm eventually have to go back to that.
I like the morning.
Shadow comes back.
I love the mornings, man. Mornings is cool, man. You knock it out, and then you know what it is because
I need to eat though. I need to eat though. That's the thing.
You know what's crazy? I don't even, and I'm seeing this straight because I don't 90% of the time. Well, no. 90% of the time, I'm literally fasting while I'm working out. In the morning, I'm not even eating.
That was my case, but lately because of the size I'm trying to gain,
you have to.
I'm eating, and I'm having this tons of energy where I'm able to push heavy weights that evening.
What you eat in the morning?
I shake every morning.
All right, so you just do.
I do like a strawberry, banana, blueberries, oatmeal, protein, cinnamon, peanut butter.
Oh, so you do the same thing? Listen, man.
That has never changed in like forever.
Yeah. So you love it. Yeah.
I don't love it, but
no, man.
I need to live.
For me, that's another thing too. Like when you get into this fitness game, sometimes you're gonna eat. You eat for fuel. That's just for your body. Like, but most people they need to eat for taste every single time. I'm not saying it's not gonna taste, but it's not gonna be as.
I can eat cardboard, and if it does a job, it does a job.
See, because we have a different type of mind state.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Like I just chuck down freaking straight the regular brown, little small thing of brown rice, some broccoli, and little cute cut up chicken breast, but obviously there's no flavor like that. Mm-hmm. Dude, I just eat. I don't care.
It does. If it's getting to your macros, that's all that matters. Yeah. That's all I care about. I'm not caring about the taste. You know. Yeah. Sometimes I do, but most of the time.
Yeah, I don't care because we have goals. We don't care. But that's what I'm saying. But we want to make sure everybody else understands that what type of mentality. And look, let me ask you. Could you say to them that it's not easy all the time, even for you? You still have those temptations. You still want to eat something fast sometimes, right?
And I do. It ain't gonna stop me.
All right, but
I do it very unoften, very, just doesn't happen that much.
But I want people to understand, because people look at us, right? They look at you and they say, well, this is what you do. You probably eat clean all the time. You don't get the same urges as we do. What are you talking about?
I'm a human. I get urges. I get sugar highs. I want sugar.
We look at that damn.
Don't do it.
Yeah, we look at that same burger like, damn, that look crazy.
Find an alternative.
Whatever it is, I'm saying, like,
yeah.
We still have the same urges as everyone else.
Right.
But we just have to have the discipline to say we can't do this often. We will do it because unless we go on that stage where we really completely have to take it out altogether, we have to still live. So we got to still say, let me eat here and there, but we back in the gym. You know what I'm saying? So that's what kind of like separates this whole thing too, man. But like, I just want people to understand that it get real. Like, we still have the same urges.
100%. It don't go away just because I work out.
No, but that's people think though.
Yeah,
that's what they think. You probably, they say that?
Yeah,
you probably eat clean all the time. You don't eat nothing.
What's the last time you had pizza? I said last weekend.
I know. I'm like,
what's up? No.
And I had like 3 slices.
and I ate the whole pie. It's just you don't think it because I'm dedicated most of the time, but man, I'm gonna eat whatever I want.
I mean, look at anything, right? Like it's like too much of anything ain't good, man. Overindulging in anything. And I don't even eat no more to get like that full. Like, I don't do that.
Nah, never that. But guys, thank you. I hope you enjoyed this episode. This was a dope one. Make sure you stay in tune for the next episode. And if you haven't caught our first episode, definitely go check that one out. That was a dope one.
Definitely,
thank you guys.
Appreciate you guys watching, man.
It was good.